A 4-pack, and the 4-pack looks like stuff that you've recently done. Please note it just asks for solving quadratics, so you get one more chance to show that you know your stuff. So bring along your quadratic formula, or you can factor, or you can solve by square roots. You have different options, but it just says solve by an algebraic method. So putting a graph in here is not going to be acceptable for full credit. Last ones, here we go, 15 problems. Looky here. Simplify these PEMDAS exercises. We started in August with PEMDAS. We started with simple, basic, fundamental skills. They're still here. Let's take a look. The first row. First row. I'm not sure if Lizzie and David and Josiah can see them from there. Okay. How are we doing? Is your eye test. Do you have any of the answers, and which one? Do they all have the same answer? Are they three different answers? Three different answers? No? You know, tell us what you see.
Like me? 64, negative 64, and 64.
He has 64, negative 64, and 64. What do you say?
I think the first one is negative 64 because it's not in parentheses.
Do you want to discuss that, or should we just flip a coin?
I think that's right.
So you're with Matt. You can smile, or you can just politely say, well, let's see how we can figure this out. David.
A negative times a negative is a positive.
Which problem are you looking at?
Number 40, which said negative 64.
Here's my opinion. Go ahead.
But when you type it in a calculator like that, it comes out as negative 64.
Ooh, well played. Go ahead, calculator people. Type that in. Let's look at it this way. You have the perspective of put in your calculator. Let's go this way. Apply PEMDAS. Apply PEMDAS. What does PEMDAS say we do first?
You square it.
Parentheses. There aren't any. What does PEMDAS suggest we do second? Well, E stands for exponents. Now, there aren't any parentheses, so I'm looking at squaring the 8 and only the 8. I see two factors of 8, I only see one negative. And that is exactly what your grapher is telling you. There's one negative factor here. There's one negative factor here. There are two negative factors there. So the problem that stands alone as positive 64 is here. We have a negative 64 here. This is negative 64 out front. Now, dear friends, I just want to put this in perspective. Anytime I bring this topic up in calculus or pre-calculus, we have the same discussion. It just isn't, for whatever, it's not sticking just yet. So be very careful. Be very careful in your developmental years. Also be very careful in this exam. If I'm giving you something like this, please understand I'm only squaring the 8. If I want to square a negative 8, I need to get over here. You can, as Maddie correctly said, check it out on the grapher. And we're set there. Play with that, please. Convince yourself. We go on here. There's some more of these along the way. Okay? 43, 44. You jot these down, check them out, come and see me. 45. I want to get you to this line right here very quickly. 46, 47, 48. I started the year with some of these, and I just said a prayer. Let's be very careful. We're now ending the semester with this. Here we have 46. Here we have 47. Here we have 48. Have a volunteer. Pick one of the problems and tell me what you would do without. Pick one.
46 foil.
46 FOIL. Can you go ahead and FOIL on spot?
A squared minus 3a minus 28.
Agree? Agree? You have head affirmation behind you. I saw one with a thumbs up. We'll read it slightly more volume. 46. A squared minus 3a minus 28. It's 46. How about the other ones? Do any of the other two have the same answer?
No.
Answer, no. What do we have here? Can you get that quickly? Adding and subtracting. Final answer? What do you think, MJ?
2a minus 3.
Very good, sir. I'll just cut 2a minus 3. Bingo, right there. 48. Final answer. If you can read it, can you do it? 11. And might I ask you, what goes in front of the 11? Positive or negative? Positive. What happened to the a values? A minus a, and 0a, they're gone. Cancel each other out. That's almost what rolled out of your mouth. That would be good too. 1a minus 1a. And then he has to correctly handle, and thank you for correctly handling 4 plus 7. 11. But look at these, look at those. You have some other ones. There's some more foiling there, but you might look at that and say a plus b, a minus b. You have imaginary numbers, get back into that, I to the 16th. Hopefully you're quick to say, well, that's 1, and then I to the 77. So we're talking imaginaries here. Okay, if you see a letter I used in our math world, letter I is typically reserved for a lowercase I that appears to be italicized, is the imaginary I. Okay? So we have those as examples. Finally, page 7. We're not asking you to solve Ken-Kens. Not asking you to solve. And you would say, well, that's not fair, or here's what we're asking. Have 2 puzzles, 10 points total, and you're asked to explore. This is what you're asked to do. Take a look at this puzzle and tell me, what would you do first? What would you do first?
I'd fill in 4.
Fill in the 4. Very good. What would you do next in there, Amber?
Middle numbers
Example. Give me a specific example.
and the 3 plus is either going to be 1 or 2.
Okay? 3 plus, she's going to go down here. 3 plus is 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1. No other options. Another example, what could it be? What should it be? Lizzie?
Do kind of the same for 3
Examples. Details, please.
2 and 3 or 4 and 1 for plus 5.
Okay? The plus 5 is either 2, 3 or 4, 1. Good. That's all I'm asking you to do. Say difference one more time. I'm trying to get your eyes to instruct me how you see these puzzles. I'm learning from you. Now you have to record specific things. Thanks for the generalization. That's a powerful thing to share, but right now just specifics. Your specifics will be different than other people in this room. All you need to do is, you might notice along with me that a lot of people start in the upper left-hand corner and go out from there. Do you ever notice that? I see it all the time. But that's okay. Questions? Nobody says that you have to see it the same way. There's the other one. I have some practice puzzles back there. Now, your questions. I think you can stop the video there if you haven't already done so. Pause.